I want to go over what's going on with the children with getting on their backs and off their backs. I want to cover a couple of things. A baby, when they're first born, we're told put their babies on their backs. Now, this is done without an evaluation. It's done for SIDS. I understand SIDS, but what's also happening, I can't even do it. I have femoral torsion, so my legs want to come in. I have crooked legs, but I'm here. And you're like, oh, what's starting to happen? I could start be getting a flat head. Even a flat head that is barely noticeable, or what you're seeing is a wear pattern, because my child is just sitting here like this, and I'm getting where the hair cannot grow. It's getting rubbed off. All of those kind of things are already affecting your child's development or putting stress on their system. So that being said, so now they go to roll over. Now they want to roll over, but so warning signs. Arms away from the body. Big warning signs. You should not be able to see a baby lying here, and especially where my head can go at a 90 degree or a 90 degree. This is a big warning sign. Okay, you do not want to see it. If I'm a baby, I'm here. So when I go here, guess what? I'm already working on crossing my midlines, my transitional skills, and I'm just responding to stimuli. And then I go here, right? And this is what a baby should be doing, not this, okay? Another big warning sign, the convergence is off. So they're only coming, let's say, to here, right? So if I'm playing with the toy bar, you're seeing this, right? Like that. And the legs out. Like there's the video passed around, oh my God, with the baby with the balloons on, and they're like, oh, look at this cute baby. And I'm like, it needs a movement lesson, because I'm not seeing this and I'm not seeing this, right? I'm only seeing this to this. It is not the way. I don't care if the hands or feet are going. There's a way of development. And so when I'm here, I can pump. I can pump, right? Which will eventually lead me into coming to sitting, right? So, but again, so I'm here and I'm laying down. A warning sign that just got put up with the baby in the NICU, I can guarantee that child's been intubated. What people don't realize, when a baby is intubated, and hopefully this doesn't take me off the film, I think it will. Anyway, they can't intubate me like this. I have a 90-degree angle. They will whip my head back like this and shove the tube down. And I do mean shove. If it's an emergency intubation, guys, they're not like, ooh, let's be gentle. It's shoved down here. Now, this can create, where I talk about laryngomalacia a lot, scar tissue, anything like that. It could scrape the vocal cords. They're there to keep your baby alive. They're not there to be like, oh, make sure that we do it right so they'll walk later. They do not see the correlation, and they really don't care. They don't care not to be insensitive. They're there to save the child's life. Walking is something that someone else will have to worry about. So they're whipping the head back there. And so lots of times too, they can jam, the ethnoid jam. So the baby that was just posted, it's going to be more advanced, but we've got to work on bringing down, and so you'll get more of this kind of look. They're up, they're back, and here they've been intubated, all right? And so they haven't taken that movement out of the system. So now I'm here, and later on I'm trying to roll over. So, but people think that's a back arching. Most people don't see the effects of hospital equipment on a system's nervous system. That may or may not happen. Again, it's in the evaluation. If your baby's not being evaluated for movement, you need to go on to someone who will. Now, also what happens is, okay, where are my eyes? Now, when I'm here, my eyes can see my hands, and oh, they can see my feet, right? But when my head's just this far away, now I start getting here, or worse, more my eyes go away. Where is my counter? My counter, which should be here, is now here, right? And that's another warning sign, because now my eyes are here. Guys, everybody can do this right now. See where my eyes are at? They're shooting back here. Now, if my eyes stay in this position, I'm going to tell you right now, I can't sit up. I need my vision. my vision and what brings me around. And that's what you have to start looking at. So when I'm here rolling over again, I'll back up. So I'm here and all of a sudden it's like, ooh, light, toy. This is rolling over. I didn't fall, my head didn't wobble, and I certainly didn't do this to get out of it. So again, I'm here with my ball, and look at this, ooh, and I can roll over, right? And I can roll over. That's rolling over. I can keep my eye on the prize. But when I'm like this, and what I call heavy head, and I'm down like this, and I'm like this, okay? Now I'm gonna get here. What's the first thing your parent's gonna say? Get your arms out. They shouldn't be tucked, right? If I'm here and I'm looking and my arms are never in a position where they're gonna get caught underneath me, right? But also too, when I'm here, I can stop anytime I want. When my back is here, I can't see my feet, and now I'm using my back muscles either to pull my head over, or I see this one too, where my head is, and I'm trying to do this way. And again, my arms are caught. So these, again, when I go to roll over, my head starts taking off like an airplane. It lifts off the ground. Head on the ground, warning sign for roll. Arms getting caught are warning sign. And if I'm in tummy time that someone's put me in, and I'm either shaking my head until I can push it, and then I go here. That's a fall. You should never fall out of rolling, right? Because now that stops the action. It's just like when karate, when they knock us over, we go like this, right? Because it'll stop the action, right? But if I'm here, all of this, see, my actions don't stop. Even this, I can get off the table if I wanted to. And so movement is transitional, uses a lot less effort. You have more stamina because it's ease of movement, not power and muscles. I'm using less muscles, and I'm just responding to stimuli. So again, I understand the frustrations as a new parent because they see something wrong, but we're here to make it right, right? So as suggestions come in, I know this is new language for people, but really, folks, you've got to listen. Everything I just showed you had nothing to do with what? Making me stronger, right? Or making me using planking or positioning. It's all about weight transfer, transitional movements, and my vision. These all come into components that you need for development. If you see the warning signs, you have to find out why that didn't happen. And that's where you're getting in. And now here I'm into, again, where I'm into tummy time. Eventually I'll airplane, and then I'll start doing my famous pubic strike. You'll see babies just pound away at that. It's such an important event, happens around 4.5 months. Rolling over, tummy time should be happening right when they're born. And I'll just finish off with that. Tummy time looks like this. I'm here. See how my nose crosses midline. I'm really almost in a pre-crawl, and I can go down, sleep, come up again, go down, sleep, and that's a pre-crawl. The nasal septum is opening up all those facial bones for speech, for tongue movement. If I see this, like a windshield wiper, warning sign. If I see this, head in the ground, warning sign. Don't avoid the milestone. Find out why it's not happening and get the help that you need. When you have warning signs, you have to be proactive. And so again, but if I say go to the doctor, you know, I'm telling you, I went to 28 of them before I found out what was wrong with my son. It wasn't a second opinion. It wasn't a third. It wasn't a 15th. I can't even begin to tell you. You know what I mean? My son's case is rare, but I had to learn the hard way. I don't want you guys to learn the hard way.